back to Easy Nails. Today I'm going to show you how to soak off your dip mani, your gel mani, or your acrylic nails. So here I'm showing you guys how to remove bling. I have these really big nippers that I got from AliExpress, and I basically just pinch around the area of the stone and they just pop right off. So super easy. And you want to make sure that you do this and you don't file it off, because this can really damage your drill bits. So to remove your nails, you will need a dust collector, and then you will need an extra coarse drill bit, a carbide drill bit. You can get any of your choice. This one is tapered and it has like a rounded edge, so it's more of like a safety bit. You can really use anything that you would like. And then you want to use your electric file, your e-file, at a pretty high to medium speed. And the key here is just to remove as much as you can. Now you don't want to get down to your natural nail, so just remove as much as the acrylic as you can without touching the natural nail. Super important. And it's also important to stay on a rather high speed and to keep that e-file moving. This is going to ensure that you're not going to get any burns on yourself and on your client, because when you keep the e-file in one position for too long, it tends to heat up. So just make sure that you're constantly moving it back and forth. And you can also do this with a hand file, you guys. You can use a 100 grit hand file as well if you do not feel comfortable with an e-file. I highly recommend though using a dust collector, because the dust can be really detrimental to your health, and you don't want any of that in your lungs. So make sure you are wearing your mask and using a dust collector. This one I got from Amazon and it ran about 40 bucks. So they're pretty affordable. You don't have to go out and buy the super high-end ones. These ones do a pretty good job. You're still gonna have dust, but it helps collect a lot of it. So I like the motion to go side to side from one side of the nail to the other. And then I also like doing the up and down motion, as you guys can tell. And again, just make sure you're using an extra coarse drill bit, carbide drill bit. You can get it on Amazon. I will link some below that I do like. The Pana ones are really good. And then if you are a beginner, I suggest you get a safety bit one. That means that the tip is kind of rounded, so you have less chances of cutting yourself or your client. And you guys, again, you can do this with a hand file. I would just pick a coarser hand file, and you guys be careful not to get to the natural nail. That's why I always like to do a clear base. Even when I'm dipping or with gel polish, you have that clear base that you put down to protect your nails so that you do not file down. And it's okay if you guys leave a little bit of acrylic on the nail, as you see here on my middle finger, because we are going to go in with acetone and we are going to soak it off. Now, on a channel that I watch a lot, it's called nailcandi. She is from Russia, and she says that instead of acetone, she likes using this stuff. It's in a purple bottle, and it's called Super Nail Glue Off, and it is acetone based, but she says that she finds it removes the acrylic much better. So I recommend that. I have used that before, and I like it a lot. I am kind of sensitive to acetone. When I put it on, I feel like when I'm soaking my nails, I feel like my fingers get really itchy. So I try to take off as much as I can with the carbide bit, and then soak as little as possible. I am going to be using these little clips that I got from Amazon. They're like little clips that go over your nails when you are soaking them, so you don't need to literally put your hand inside acetone. It's much easier that way. So you guys see, I'm just doing this all over the nails, and I'm trying to get off as much as I can, and then we are going to soak our nails. So you guys, at this point, I get a cotton ball, and you probably want a couple of them if you are doing all 10 nails, and I basically pull apart the cotton ball into smaller pieces depending on the size of my nail. Like on my pinky, I'll use a smaller piece of cotton. On my middle finger, I'll use a bigger one. You can just do it depending on your finger. Yeah, so I just break it up here, and I'm dividing out the cotton sections for all my fingers. And then I'm using the acetone or the super nail glue off. It is an acetone based product, and I'm drenching that cotton pad in the acetone, and then I'm putting these little clips on. These are little nail clips that I got from AliExpress. I will link some below from Amazon or AliExpress, and they're super useful, you guys. Basically, so what happens is they're keeping the acetone as wet as possible, because you know when it hits the air it kind of evaporates. So this is keeping it as wet as possible and really a close seal onto your nail. So it is going to help that acrylic or dip powder or gel polish come off much easier, because the acetone is not evaporating. So I like to keep these on my nails for about 10 minutes. And then you're going to go in with a cuticle pusher. If you're using a metal one, be super careful because it can be a bit harsh on the natural nail. You can also use a wood stick just to scrape, and you're just going to scrape off. You're going to see how that product is just going to scrape off your nail. It should be really easy, and if you see that a product is not scraping off easily, just reapply some acetone onto that cotton pad. Go on, put that clip back on your nail and let it soak for a few more minutes. Now what you can also do is, I like this better, you can take a really low grit hand file. By low grit, I mean one that's not coarse. So like a finer one, you can also use a buffing block and just buff that acrylic off the nail. You guys can see how easy it's coming off. I'm barely putting any force on the nail. You do not want to put any force on the nail. I'm just really lightly buffing, and you guys can see how easy everything just fluffs off. So it's super easy to do. It just takes some patience. And again, do not be aggressive with this. We want to protect our natural nails. So after I did all that, you guys, this is the final result. I clipped my nails down, and you guys can see how healthy my nails are. And I wanted to add into this video some cuticle prep for you guys. So this is how you would prep your nails for any enhancement or just a regular manicure or gel manicure. I love this drill bit. I believe this one is from Pana, and it is a cuticle drill bit. It is super small and super soft. But yet you still can cause damage to your nail with any drill bit. So I use this on a super low speed on my e-file, and I'm just going in one direction across the nail. So I'm right-handed, so I put the machine in forward and I go across the nail in one direction, and then I put it in reverse, and then I go, so here I'm going from left to right with it on forward. Then I'm going to put it in reverse and go from the left side of the nail to the right. And this ensures, you guys, that you get all that cuticle off your nail. Your nails look super beautiful. And I highly recommend this tip, especially if you guys are experiencing lifting. Prep is key in lifting with any enhancement. So I kind of gave you guys a 2-in-1 here, how to remove your nails and also how to prep your nails and care for natural nails. I highly recommend this, even if you guys are just keeping your nails natural. This helps your nail grow and helps it be really strong. So I highly recommend this. I will link this a bit down below for you guys. And make sure when you guys are doing this, again, super low speed on your e-file. Yeah, so you guys can see how healthy the nails are looking, and removal should be a really easy process. You shouldn't be aggressive with any of it, so just make sure you're super gentle. So here I'm using another bit just to further clean the area. Again, this is going to prevent, like 90% of lifting is in prep. So if you guys are having any trouble with lifting, make sure you are focusing a lot on your prep work. This one is a little ball bit, and I like to use this just to it really just buffs that cuticle skin, any of that dead cuticle skin, and it really makes the area around your nails super, super soft. And I highly recommend this. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. I have a giveaway coming up, and I would love to hear your guys' thoughts below. How do you guys remove your nails? Let me know, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.